Hello everyone, welcome to Desert Succulent. Today we're gonna be featuring Echeveria Bluebird, and this is a rosette-shaped succulent, and usually it grows to approximately 12 centimeters in diameter. Itong plant na to has super powdery blue leaves, and mapapansin din natin na sa kanyang edges, it will be giving us this pinkish red na color. It will now depend on the amount of light it receives, and at the same time nga, if malamig yung ating panahon, it will also be giving us a more vibrant na color. Our bluebirds are great in a container, and every time we're gonna be handling this kind of succulent, we need to avoid touching nga yung kanyang leaves because yung kanyang waxy na coating rubs off easily. Right now, the center nga nung kanyang pinaka-rosette is medyo intact pa yung kanyang farina. That's why medyo whitey siyang tingnan. At the center nung kanyang pinaka-rosette, you would see those growing leaves para silang nag-uunahan na lumaki. And underneath, you would also see yung parang pagka-pinkish nung kanyang color. Hindi pa siya ganun ka-stress right now, but still, we can appreciate how beautiful this succulent is. It's also evident that these kind of succulent would be giving us these pointy tips. Once it reaches maturity and is ready to bloom, it will be giving us yung flowers that are pinkish orange in color. Usually yung kanyang flower stalks would be about 25 centimeters long. So ganun siya kahaba, and usually they flower during the hottest months of the year like the summer. Yung kanyang light requirement is also very simple. Dapat naka full sun sila to light shade. Pero in low light areas, the problem with Echeverias like this, mag-i-ethiolate sila or magiging leggy, and therefore we won't be appreciating it that much. If you wanted to put this indoors, then it's best nga if we're gonna be using yung ating artificial light such as yung ating grow lights. When I first received this one, kasi this one is an imported succulent, nilagay ko muna siya under grow lights for about a month, and dun nga natin mas na-appreciate yung kanyang pinaka-color. But then I decided to put this in an open area where it's gonna be receiving yung ating full sunlight. We have to water this plant regularly, making sure na yung kanyang soil would be moist but not really soggy or yung soaking wet. And we need to allow nga yung kanyang pinaka-topsoil to become dry in between each watering. But if you wanted na maging mas intense pa yung kanyang stress na color, then you have to water it less often. Nung nakalagay pa siya sa greenhouse before, yung watering interval ko would be about 2 weeks. Nung nakalagay siya sa ating rain or shine area, definitely I don't water it anymore. But since dire-diretso na nga yung ating pag-uulan these days, itong specific na succulent na to is one of those VIPs in my collection na talagang pinapasok ko sa loob ng bahay pag umuulan. It also helps na nakalagay siya dito sa ating terracotta clay pots kasi mas mabilis mag-dry yung ating soil pag nakalagay sila dito, as this kind of material now allows yung air to go in and out of the pot. Our bluebird grows well in a well-drained succulent mix. Even if na this one is an imported succulent, I didn't treat it special. Kasi nga, yung ginamit kong soil is just yung ating typical na soil mix. This is yung ating loam soil na nabibili sa ating mga garden shops. I think that's just about 70 pesos for 10 kilograms. So, ganun lang siya kamura. But still, the result is very nice sa aking mga succulents. But it doesn't mean na maganda yung result ng loam soil sa aking mga succulents. Is that maganda rin yung magiging result nito in your location. So, you can always experiment on your soil mix. Siyempre, una nga dyan is well-draining siya. And also, dapat it will be providing nga yung nutrients na kailangan ng ating mga succulent. And syempre, yung pinakalas is also dapat affordable din yung inyong gagamiting succulent soil mix. Isa din ito sa ating mga succulents that I fertilize monthly or every 2 months. And I'm just using yung ating diluted na fertilizer that has 8% na NPK content. So usually I just use yung ating half its strength, and that would give me 4% na NPK content, and that's enough to give yung aking mga succulent that extra boost that they need to grow. We need to repot them as needed, and preferably, we have to do it during the warm seasons, and you have to make sure that the soil is dry before repotting. Matagal ko nang gustong i-repot itong ating bluebird since I'm not really happy with this pot. Kasi nga mabilis mag-break or mabilis mabasag yung ating mga clay pots. Sayang lang if they would continuously break for no any reason, probably because it's constantly exposed to the sun and the rain, and also in addition madumi siyang tignan. Worse pag talagang naulanan siya lagi, itong part na to nagiging malumot siya and it's very slippery or madulas siyang i-handle. Look at this one, ayan o, naging ganyan na agad yung ating gloves dahil dito sa lumot na nakakapit na sa kanyang pinaka-pot. Propagating them is also very simple through offsets or leaf cuttings. When I first got this one, I immediately removed some of its leaves, yung sa bottom na part, and probably if hindi tayo nag-leaf propagate before, siguro ganito na rin kalaki itong ating bluebird. Unfortunately, if you have watched yung ating vlog before wherein I have shown you yung tray na na-wash out, those are propagations nitong ating bluebird and na-wash out siya, kaya sayang, I cannot show you yung actual na propa natin out of its leaves. But it's the same thing as with other succulents, just remove some of its leaves. If you want, you can behead it here. Ayan, you can check our previous videos before for more details. Lastly, it has no serious pest or disease problems, but yung ating mga mealybugs again could be a potential problem. Yung ating mga dead leaves sa kanyang pinaka-bottom na part should also be removed as they can attract nga yung ating mga insect pests or have problems with fungus pag hindi natin sila natanggal. Ayan, so that's all for our bluebird. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You may also visit our Facebook page at Desert Succulent PH.